Alright. I'm a little freaked out doing this in a 7-year-old girl's room surrounded by princesses.
Really? I actually found it to be quite romantic.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, babe. You take me to the nicest places, obviously, so...
Yeah, you know, I try. I do what I can.
You're such an idiot. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Good. Now I'm getting a nice wide shot. Good. Yeah, another shot. That's good. Let me just like, yeah, like on her cheek. Her cheek is good. That's good. Okay, good. All right, now let's do the other thing. Like I said, okay, hold on here. I'm just going to do that. All right, ready? And action.
Fuck.
Knock, knock, knock.
Come on, you gotta get it.
Oh my god.
Whispers like this. Stage whispers.
Are you fucking kidding me? I can't even fit with her fucking Barbie outfit.
Give her the princess dresses.
You're such a fucking idiot. Oh my god.
I know, come on.
We're going to deal for you all the It's always a fucking issue.
Though.
Jesus Christ.
1 second.
Oh my god, I can't
Okay.
Hold up, I'm on the phone.
Discuss plans. No, but that won't work.
But that's not even gonna work. Shh. Why are you in a fucking 7?
Come back, because we're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna do another minute of this, and then we're done. Say things like, Ray, you know, out the window. It's not, you know, the bushes will break her fall. The bushes will break her fall.
Are you fucking kidding?
No, Ray, no, start. I was talking. Ready? Action.
You gotta go out the window.
You're fucking kidding me.
There's like a
What if I
boulder
fucking break my leg?
It's gonna be fine. It's not the
Oh my
first
god,
floor.
I fucking hate you. Jesus Christ.
No.
Hold up, 1 sec. Shh.
Tell her, Ray, how about this? Yeah, ready? And action.
Come on, you gotta get in there.
Panic,
I'm sorry,
panic.
you got to.
How about you fucking tell her you just had a seizure?
I get, what was you? Come on.
I don't know. I'm fucking in the closet. There's
I'm having an epileptic seizure. Just give me 1 second. No, I'm on the phone. Shh.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Now we're gonna talk about the father dying. It's like you're coordinating like listen, your father just had a heart attack. Massive heart attack.
All right, my father's had a heart attack.
No, you're not telling her. You're telling her the plan. Be like, let's just say that you're consoling me. Your father had a massive heart attack.
Bad karma.
I'm just trying to create like more. I want to jump cut these ideas.
Yeah.
I want to. Someone's sleeping there?
I hope not.
That's fucked up.
I just killed
We found Brittany.
Yeah.
Come on. All right, go. Ready?
So
just come on. A couple more ideas. I just want to jump cut these in. You now remember, you are going back and forth with ideas. Let's you know, whatever it is, and just like one after the other. No. Let's you know, we could start a fire. Like no. Let's do anything. You're just coming up with dumb shit. It's comedy. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and action.
I lost something.
I lost something. That's so stupid. Say your fucking dad died. Oh my god, you can't say that.
There's smoke coming out of it. Yeah, that's horrible.
Oh my god, I know, that's terrible. Alright.
There's some, I don't know, we had clean something.
I wasn't prepared to be able to fucking hide. I'm not hiding the fucking closet.
I don't know, yeah, we get. Alright. You found all the little princess dresses in there?
Oh.
Come on.
More panic. Last thing.
1 second.
Yeah.
I'm on the phone.
Right there. Good.
Come on. Just 1 second. We're good. Shh.
Now you get out there, because this go. Now you're getting out to car.
What are you doing?
Where's Jay? She's killing us. Oh, I need. All right, action.
Jonah!
Hold up 1 second. I'm on the phone.
What are you doing?
Just 1 second. I'm on the phone.
Why can't you open the door for that?
What? Jeez, I'm on the phone.
What are you doing?
Are we
All right, and you're pissed. You just opened the door.
So I saw her.
Yeah, and then and 2 and 1, go. Actually, I gotta go this way for you. Actually, I can't because I got that light. So you have to go out this way on me.
Am I walking?
Yeah, you're gonna walk through there. Okay, now give me a second, right? And action. All right, good. Now you stop. Don't move anything. Him in bed. I think you'd be a little more either, I don't know, upset or perplexed or fucked up or something. Since your best friend and your boyfriend. Okay, and we got one last shot. I think. I mean, you're stunned. 3, 2, and that's much better. I like that. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, hold on. Alright, that's very good. Okay, I am done. That's good. No, I really did know. Now she's lost it. Don't do it. She really got it there at the end. She got it at the end. I said she got it at the end.
So hard.
Yeah, because it was nailed. 3, 2, 1, go. Shh, let's be quiet down there. Thanks. Okay. Okay, good.
Here, and the thing is, regardless of what she is going through personally, like for her to feel uncomfortable, it will be bad both ways for her and the group. So I think it's very important to just take a time out and just evaluate where she's coming from before we can even judge the entire situation or even her per se. I think it's
So
just,
were you doing
I think
this?
But no one would ever want her
I
to be
think it's just
upset.
logical. Yeah, yeah.
No one wants that.
Right. So where I'm coming from,
We're
just
all
being
here for
civil.
each other, right?
Send
Just one
Austin
second.
in.
Just
I think
just
we're all
send
here for
Austin
the
in.
same.
wait.
Right.
Just allow me to just finish.
Let Austin handle this.
I don't think anybody should give any more importance to this.
Okay. Just allow me to finish what I'm saying. Okay. Basically, from a civil perspective, from a diplomatic point of view, I'm just saying, let's just take a time out, okay? And allow her to get back into her element of comfortability, because I think it will aid us in the long run to work as a group. We don't want some people to feel, or her to feel uncomfortable as if she's not wanted. We don't want the dynamic that just happened here to just transfer into the entire group. So
I kinda like that though.
Okay.
No,
Listen,
you're right.
no,
You're
just
right.
please.
It was juicy.
You guys just listen.
No, what? Just
No. We do need to make time. Regardless if we don't have time for it. The fact is
We're
that
making a movie. Whoever doesn't want to fucking make it,
no,
be here.
that attitude. That's what I'm talking about. That attitude
I
is.
don't want to concentrate on negative energy. I want to concentrate on who's.
No. Listen to me. The fact of the matter is that the negative energy is present. So as a group, what we need to do is factor it
Is
out.
what? Concentrate on her?
Let's have a seance.
No.
Let's call on the corner.
No, you. Okay. I've heard. Guys, just listen. Just give me your undivided attention just for 1 minute. I think it's just important just to evaluate where she's coming from, because we're all human beings. And someone can say something that triggers something. It doesn't matter what, but someone can say something that triggers an emotion, a response, and so you just react just because of that. Whatever you heard, it may cause you to react a certain way. So I think, give her the value that she deserves, regardless of whatever happened. Do not take it personal. Just give her the value of just saying what's going on. Let's allow her to check in with herself. When she leaves this, we would like her to leave.
Thank you, Martin Luther King.
Wrap it up.
Let's move on. That was I love what you said. I loved it. Let's adopt it.
Look, first and foremost, I'm not Martin Luther King. Don't voice that as a guy.
We got you. It's just that we're just
Exactly. So I just want.
You want to
So
speak?
just say I got it. You don't have to quote Martin Luther King. I'm just being real.
It's nothing. We totally understand.
Oh my God.
Ready? Who's gonna go? Ready? You guys gonna go? And
Your turn.
okay. All right. Hey, tell what? No. I'm gonna be done this, and I have to bring their phone up, and I'll bring the dog up too. Okay. You just go to bed if you want. I mean, whatever you want to do. All right. All right. Okay. Talladega. Okay, I need you to take a pen and pencil. All right, and do the following things for me. Okay. Mr. Brown's going to be calling me all morning, all right? I want you to put him off. I want you to tell him that my grandmama died, my mother died, my cousins, tell him the whole family's dead. Just give him whatever excuse. I'm at the hospital. The fact is that I can't talk to him right now. Now, I need you to go do some work and get that detective, that private eye fellow, because I need you to do some research, and we have to figure out from where those FedExes came. Okay, we got to track down that boy who sent me that email saying that he was the filmmaker. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, I need to get a meeting with him today, because when I talk to Mr. Brown, and he's going to be pissed off to high hell, I got to fix this, and I got to speak to him right away. Do you understand that? Okay, now if you understand that, you understand the severity of this situation, anyone that calls, you disavow all knowledge. We are not commenting, except to say that we had no knowledge of any impropriety associated with this production at all. We thought it was honest to God, awful truth. It was the straight scoop. That was the real lives. They had actually perished in those fires. That this was not some publicity, marketing, crazy-ass Blair Witch kind of stunt. Hell, I ain't that sophisticated. It was all just happenstance and hoodwinkling and hoodwinking and the bull over my eyes and all that other shit. So just whatever you have to say, just we didn't do it. You know, that's all I can say to these people. We had no knowledge of this, and that's damn truth. You know that because you've been. How long you been with me now? What now? You've been with me 7 months? And so you've been with me since that. In fact, it was 2 weeks you've been working here that those packages started coming in here. Remember? Well, we didn't even look at them until the FBI boys got involved, and then when we did look at them, well, we saw the footage and and then I went and sold it to Comcast, and next thing you know, the damn numbers went off through the roof. And apparently this is what happened. Turns out that one of the kids that died, this is a daddy who was a very powerful man. He was a South Carolina senator actually, and he got those FBI boys involved, and they did the tracking down and talking to everyone. They found out that now a couple people actually left the party that wasn't aware that they'd actually put too many bodies, too many. Well, it turns out what they did was they took cadavers and they put them in there. They were the same age and racial composition. They put damn clothes on them and the whole 9 yards. And then they saw that fire. They actually watched the damn fire from the cover of the woods. But suffice it to say that the whole thing was a scam, sham, flim-flam to the man. And I don't know why they did it except made me sell some advertising on a television show, because I certainly know how to tell. I can sell a TV show. So I sold Snooki for MTV. You don't need no trick or device or gimmick, but I guess these boys and girls did. They thought they did. So anyway, it ain't no here nor there. But at this time, what we need to do is I need to speak with that filmmaker right away, because it looks like what I found out was these boys and girls are all alive, and they're in some island sitting there drinking pina coladas and enjoying the sun, and laughing all the way to the bank in the Cayman Islands, I guess, because it turns out not only are they getting the money from this TV show deal that I cut for them unknowingly, thinking that I was cutting it for the blind trust established for the families that were remaining, turns out that they were controlling it the whole time. Even the charities were false. Everything was bullshit. Yeah, basically, I mean, I got my 10%, so, I mean, I was compensated. But the fact is that those millions and millions of dollars were flowing down to the south in one of these little Virgin Islands where they were all sitting there in a house together, where it turns out, from my source, that they had filmed all of that as well. So, while it is a bit of a pickle we find ourselves in, if I do work the angles right, I do think that I can get a second season from NBC Universal Comcast. Yeah. So apparently they filmed everything that went down in those islands, and it was one of them girls that the girl that did, she wasn't getting along with anybody during the actual party, and see, the way this whole thing went down is. Besides the heat I was getting from the FBI, because they thought I was behind the whole damn thing. Of course, I had nothing to do with it. All I did was got the footage, and I looked at it, and then I tried to sell it to Comcast, and we made a deal. And that was still, I mean, I think I watched 4 minutes of that damn footage. I watched that trailer that they put together, and then I sold the damn thing to Robert Bryan, and that was it. I mean, literally, we went duck hunting, and I sold them while we were duck hunting. Turns out that right after the whole thing blew up and, you know, was getting really big in Europe and was getting ready for this American debut, well, there was something leaked to the press. It was a piece of footage, like an outtake. And it was all these kids at the party, and they were all talking different. And then at the end of this footage, they actually are talking about, the word movie comes up, like they're actors or something. They actually talk about making a movie. So you put that next to all this footage, and you realize that these kids aren't graduating from no college. These kids are actors, professional actors. That's why it was so damn convincing. They got some talent, I'll admit, but, you know, I guess they don't realize it's a felony to take it this far. I mean, fiction is one thing, and artistic license is another, but this thing, artistic license, they were speeding and they were going 200 miles per hour and then going into jail. I know about law, but maybe it's illegal. Damn it, I don't even know. They got this paranormal activity, most powerful film ever made, and you know they want you to think it's real, and you know, this whole reality is fake. Look, I ain't in it for that. I'm in it for the 10%. I just got one thing to say. There's a one silver lining to all this is I get a hold of that filmmaker. and I get him to sign for these next seasons. I get the season of them down and all the fractured relationships and strained alliances and survivor-like coincidences and all these things and dramas and conflicts that I'm sure that occurred with some probably very favorable lighting conditions in the southern hemisphere where I believe they're located right now. So we got a hold of that. And we also have an option for that third season, which I think would follow their trials. Because obviously there's a mastermind. We just have to identify who the mastermind is. Obviously one of the people that are involved. I mean, one of those actors must have been the director-producer, if you will. But I do think I do have a line on the man who I don't think was in the party, who actually controlled the cameras remotely from some type of studio and then did the editing. And he was the one that was sending them to me. I guess he knew I'd buy it.
I know how I feel about that.
Okay, so I mean, there gonna always be women in my limelight or whatever, but they don't really mean anything.
Of course, that's what you're gonna say. I mean, you're on tour in Europe. The women there are beautiful. I mean, I'm excited to see you and everything. It's just like, I don't know. Are you gonna want to be with me because you're famous, or you want to be with me because you like me, or you just want to sleep with me and just leave me like you do all the other women? It's like, I don't know who to trust.
What the fuck are you talking about? Who the fuck did I sleep with and leave?
Oh no, we
I'm
know about
serious.
you, Mr. Rockstar. Everyone knows.
I'm serious.
Everyone knows.
Everyone knows what? Who did I sleep with and leave?
I tell.
Exactly. You
I
know,
do
you
not tell
don't know
secrets.
anybody.
I do not tell secrets.
Come here.
But we've heard all the stories
Come here,
about
just
you
come
and
here.
girls and
Okay.
see
all
this
right.
is how you seduce them.
I'm not.
You tell them to
Just
come
come
here. See, that's what you do. You give them that little smile and that little
Just
the
lay on my
touch.
chest.
That's what you do.
Just lay on my chest.
That's what I'm trying to avoid, because if Brandon finds out about this,
Okay, I won't say anything. You're gonna say something to Brendan?
of course I won't say anything to Brandon, but I
Okay.
don't know. It's like, you're like big man on campus now, the rock star who's got hit records and he tours around Europe and, you know, has all these girls around him and want him and just want to be with him. That's you now.
He had such beautiful lips. I'm
Why,
serious.
thank you.
Can I kiss them?
See, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to kiss you, it's going to get to Brandon, then it's going to be a big fiasco at the
You're
stupid
gonna tell
party,
Brandon?
then everyone's going to be talking about it, and that's the last thing I need right before we graduate. Is everyone talking about how Melcy made out with a rock star.
You're gonna tell Brendan?
Cut. We got to take that. I said
Okay,
that.
that's okay.
And everyone's going to talk about how Stacy made out with the rock star, and then I'm going to be the talk right at the graduation party.
You're gonna tell Nelsie. Brendan.
Okay,
You're gonna
okay.
tell Brendan?
No, I'm not going to tell Brandon, but I know he's going to find out because that's how everyone else found out about all the other girls.
Just don't
And
worry
you
about
always
it.
say that you won't say anything. That's
Just
what
don't
they
worry
say.
about it. I want you. You know what I want, really? Is for you to just relax. And just, I'm glad that you came in here, seriously, because I was feeling down. And I was like, you know what? Everyone is just fucking just boring me at this dumbass party.
Really?
Yeah. And then you walked in, I was like, finally, somebody who's
I'm having a
worth
good
having
time.
a
Brandon's
conversation with.
here. Everyone's here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's time for us to reminisce on like what we've been through for the past couple of years. And you haven't been here for a couple of months
here.
at a time.
Come here, please.
Listen, I don't want this to just get out of hand. I don't want Brandon to find. I mean, I liked you for a while, and
Why are you telling me this now? I mean, like, honestly, like, look, let's just fucking be real with Brandon and all this shit. Is it because, like, I come back and, like, I'm this, whatever, people call me a fucking big star or whatever?
No.
Why are you telling me this shit now?
It has nothing to do with you being a star.
We
It has
had, like,
everything
3
to do.
fucking classes together, and now it's graduation, I'm leaving, and you're like, oh, you know, by the way, I like you, don't tell Brandon.
It has
I don't
everything
want
to
to
do
kiss
with
you,
me being
maybe I
with
don't want to kiss
Brandon.
you.
That's what it is. I've been with him for 3 years.
So what do you want from me? Why are you telling me
I
this?
don't know. I don't know what I want. I know I'm attracted to you, but I love Brandon.
I love Brandon. Okay, so Brandon is out there probably making out with some chick, and like you're right here.
Yeah, and I'm right here in the room with you. God knows
and
what
grabbing
could
my
happen.
fucking abs, and like what? You just admit you're attracted
That's
to me.
that cocky rock star attitude. You never used to be like this before you went away, and you just changed, and that's another reason. Like, You used to be so
I've
nice.
always been this way. Why does everyone keep saying that I've
Because you've
changed? I have not changed.
You've changed.
How?
Just look in the mirror and look at yourself. You've changed.
How?
This is not you.
What are you talking about? How have I changed?
This is not you. This is not who you were. And you went away on tour and then you came back and you're this totally different person. It's just, you're different. It's like you just transform like a chameleon into just someone totally different.
Stacy, do you still like me?
I'm attracted to you, yes, but I'm in
Okay.
love with Brandon.
Sure, I'm going on tours. But when I'm on tour, I miss you. I think about you so much, baby. You know this. So don't make it seem as if I'm not like even.
You can't just say it like, oh, I think of you. Like,
I do.
It's fucked up, man. Like you.
What do you mean?
You don't care. You don't call me when I like try to talk to you. You don't care. You don't even ask me how the fuck I am ever.
No, we haven't really talked in a long time, but you can't deny that. But I don't think I've changed that much. That's why I'm here. I brought you in here for a reason, Sam. I'm serious.
Really? Because you think like one conversation's just gonna like fucking change everything that you've done?
No, I just want you to see that I'm still. We still for each other.
You changed. You are the one that changed this. Who you are now is not who I started with. This isn't my responsibility to change with you that way. I can't. That's not fair.
One, I'm still that guy 4 years ago. I haven't changed. I mean, yeah, because you give me the cold fucking shoulder tonight.
Do you ever ask me why I do that? Do you ever care?
Tonight?
Seriously?
Do you know how you were tonight? Always staring at you, and you turn your fucking head as if
because
we haven't had
you
history.
disgust me right now.
How do I fucking disgust you, Sam? Seriously.
You want to know? Finally, after all these fucking years, you want to know?
Yeah, tell me how the fuck do I disgust you?
Because you are living this lonely little fucking dream of yours, and you've let everybody who loved you so much, you let them go.
Sam, I'll never let you go.
Yes, you
Don't
did.
say
Yes,
that
you
shit.
did.
Do not. No.
Really?
No. Yes, really. Don't say that shit to me. I'll never let you go. All
then
right?
why now, after all this time? After how many cocktails are you able to even fucking talk to me
It's not about the
shit?
fucking cocktail, Sam. It's because we're fucking graduating, and for me.
And why did you graduate?
I need
How many
you to
classes
listen.
did you?
That's
How many classes did you actually fucking attend?
That doesn't even matter.
You ride the fucking ride. That's all you do.
Sam, just shut up for a second, please. All right. What I'm trying to tell you is that shit does not even matter about. Oh, you know, like what's next or any of that bullshit. The fact is that I am where I fucking am.
And you should be there, and I should be not
No,
there.
that's not it. That's not what I want. What the reason I brought you in this room is because I really wanted to let you know that I can't do this without you. I'm serious.
You've done it without me.
Yes, but I don't know what the fuck is next.
You're the star.
I don't know what's next, Sam. I don't know. My records, it doesn't have to fucking sell. You understand what I'm saying? I do not know what is next.
Okay.
But I need you.
Why?
Because.
All right, look at us in 5 years. Look at us in 5 years, 4 years, 2 years. I'm on your little stinky ass bus with your little band and your little groupies. And what am I doing? What am I doing? Am I sitting there? Am I doing nothing? Am I saying, oh yeah, I'm dating that guy because I've dated him from fucking college and we should be together because we love each other so much.
It
Am I
doesn't
doing
have
that?
to be
No,
like
I can't
that,
do
though.
that.
It doesn't. You're paying like some fucking like stereotype of what.
I'm not. I'm not.
The music business is.
What do you
It
want
doesn't
me
even
to
have
do?
to be like
You're
that.
gonna be on
for
tour
real.
every night for years. What am I supposed to do?
All I'm saying is basically this: is that just give me fucking time to like do this music thing.
I've given you time. I've given you everything. You've given me nothing. You've given me no appreciation. You've given me nothing.
What are you talking about? I give you no appreciation.
You never say thanks for listening to your shit. You never say thanks for helping me out on my project. You never say thank you for getting my notes from my professor.
You all
never
the fucking credit, Sam. I give you. Okay, I'm gonna tell you now. Thank you so much for taking the fucking notes for me. I fucking appreciate it. Thank you so much. But what it boils down to, babe, is that I fucking love you. That's it. I'm serious. And I need you to know that. I love you so fucking much. I think about you all the fucking time. The songs that I've written, that song I wrote You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone is fucking dancing to about that girl with the pretty brown eyes. It's fucking you. It's you. Babe, listen, look at me for a second. You really know that I love you. So I don't want you to feel like, okay, how am I gonna fit in fucking his world or any of that bullshit, because it doesn't matter. Because I'm being honest with you, you are my world. This music shit, it is what it is. It came because you fucking helped me with this. I've said it. I've told everyone that I've met, I was like, yeah, I'm in college, and there's this girl I used to date, Sam, and she's the one who wrote it, and she sent it to the producer. They liked it and stuff like that, and then shit started happening. I've always given you the fucking credit. Don't do that, seriously. I just need you to trust me right now.
I'm done.
What do you mean you're done?
I'm done with this. I just can't. I can't.
What? Why do you have reservations about this?
Because you don't even know. You don't even know me anymore. You don't. This whole conversation is about you. It's about how I need to change for you again, and how I need to be the person for you again. When am I gonna? It's just gonna be the same thing over and over again, and
Baby, please
I don't have energy for that. I have goals of my own. I have things that I want to do, and I'm done. I'm done.
Look. No, don't say that, please. I know you don't mean any of that shit, because it's not about me.
I do.
Why do you think it's about me? What?
Because it is. It is, and you need to go do your thing, and I need to go do my thing, and maybe years and years and years from now we can cross paths and see them, but not today.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not one of those guys who you're gonna tell, like, okay, well, maybe 5 years from now, if you cross my path and if you've changed your career or any of that bullshit, you're making it seem as if people in the music business, they're not even fucking married. Listen, you know who the fuck I am. We've been through the same fucking middle school.
And we've been through this conversation too many times, and I'm really, really tired of it. Aren't you tired of it?
No, because I think it's fucking worth it. You still don't get it. You don't get that.
You can't, just because you say that right now, just because we're having this conversation right now, and you've said it because we've had this conversation before, and you've said it in this conversation, just because you say it that one time doesn't mean it's real, doesn't mean it happens every day, doesn't mean you look at me every day and it's new and it's fresh and it's brilliant and it's love.
Yes, you're right.
You're right. I deserve that.
Yes, and that's what I'm asking for. What I'm basically saying is that if you come with me, if you come with me on tour just for a fucking year, you don't have to go to graduate school. You don't have to think about that shit. I already have the money.
You want me to give up everything that I do? Everything.
Sam, I'm not talking about your smarts. I know that you're smart. Everybody outside, they know that you're smart. You took the notes, yes. We know. But all I'm saying is that right now my career is fucking, it's going. I can't stop this, and I'm not trying to stop it. I can do this for both of us. So all I'm asking you is just give me a fucking year. Just come on tour with me, please.
No.
Alright? Just come on tour with me, please. Just don't say no. Just come on tour with me, please.
No. You guys are doing great. Everyone else doesn't know where they're going. Their next dime is, their next rent check. With me, you have security.
Everyone was kissing everybody. Girl on girl, guy on guy, guy on guy, on girl on guy. Getting really drunk. We were dancing. Everyone was kissing everybody. Girl on girl, guy on guy, guy on guy, on girl on guy.
Get on the fucking plane. Let's just go to fucking Paris. Right now. Why not? Yes or no? Smart enough to come with me. Come to Paris.
I'll think about it.
about it?
I'm thinking about it.
Thinking about it? I'm thinking about the Eiffel Tower, dinner, all those stupid fucking museums you want to see. Yeah, I can't even spell that.
I can spell it. I can spell it. I pretend not to spell it because people think I'm too smart.
My voice, right? You know what I'm saying? And so
That's how you learn how to sing.
oh, it was like, this is how you learn how to sing. You have to first sing like other people or whatever like that. And I try to, but my ear, it works different. It's like I hear the notes that they don't sing. You know what I'm saying? And I try to fill in those notes. Okay.
It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. It's that a bunch of 21-year-olds thought that their life was so interesting that they could put the entire thing on camera and try to market it to various different outlets. Unfortunately for them, a couple of things went wrong, including 2 suicides and a murder. I think that that's what you have here. That's what I think. I think that someone thought that they would videotape this party and attempt to prove if their little graduation party could. But until then, all we've got is a couple of names, a couple of things that people saw, and 3 dead bodies.
Wow. Yeah, that's an interesting theory, man. I mean, you're really good at what you do. I mean, it's amazing that you could like come up with that. It makes a lot of sense. I mean, it sure felt like it could have been like some kind of reality show or like a crazy party scene from a movie. You know, it's like Animal House without all the togas and the live band.
Well, your proposal wasn't staged, right? You didn't tell anybody else about that.
I mean, Angie was really shocked, but I think everyone was kind of really surprised about it.
Well, it would have made for great TV, wouldn't it?
It was like something out of a movie, pretty much, like a show on MTV or something.
Sometimes life is stranger than fiction. Unfortunately, in this case.
A movie or TV series about 20-somethings. That's the key line of the whole thing. All right. So say to me, what is the the 1-sentence pitch on this? Okay. So ready, action. So I got something real. So I got something real special for you that I think you really like. And
just in a concise 1-sentence pitch, please.
In a 1-sentence concise pitch. The graduation party is a television.
Stop right there.
No, sir.
This is about a bunch of 20-somethings, self-pitying, boring young people. It has been done to death, and no, who wants to see another one of those? Not me, not anybody I know worth talking to.
So if you had a chance to have another Jersey Shore, except they weren't Italian and they weren't, doing drinking all night and having all, you wouldn't take that again. So you really don't. I understand it's not art, but it is business and it makes a lot of money. And I just thought you'd want that for NBC Universal. I mean, it's great. It's obvious programming.
Getting money other ways where I don't have to be sick when I look in the mirror.
Well, first of all, so I think you should consider a couple of things. Number one, these are college graduates of a very interesting university. This is an online university, ready? It's founded, it's based in New York. All the guys some dormitory and everyone's wide and it's like this whole internet thing, but that's not important. The point is that it starts at the graduation, but what's fascinating is that this, they didn't have a traditional curriculum or anything like that. What it was it had been founded by the younger brother of a famous intellectual Noam Chomsky, real smart guy up in Boston, MIT, linguistics and like political stuff and all that.
They were home and they were burned alive.
Oh yeah, the bodies were found and it was identified, dental records correlated, the whole damn shebangle. I mean, turns out one of these kids, it was one of the girls. She was the daughter of a South Carolina senator, Republican senator, and he's getting some federal investigation involved because he wants to figure out. No, I believe, I'm afraid he is Republican. But sir, the thing you have to, it is too bad. It is too bad. But what he's doing, and it's good for the drama, is the fact that we'll be following this in a parallel sense to all these other, kind of retrospective events that you have to understand that this is footage, 9 hours of footage we have of these people's last few hours on Earth. Okay, that's just compelling television right there in and of itself. But then it makes it.
I cannot recall any reality show, so-called reality show, with death as a prominent feature.
It's original, and I'm excited about it. That's why I brought it to you first, because I thought, you want to crack something like this, because this is something that different. This is a game changer. This is a TV history kind of thing. But I'll tell you this, we got 9 hours of it.
It is, yes, it is, as you said, a game changer. I do believe, and I cannot believe I'm saying this.
Think about this. If you really think about this, this is fascinating because we don't even know. It could have been a suicide pact. It could have been a murder. It could have been like a cult thing. It could have been an accident. It could have been arson. It's like, what happened? We don't even know what happened. So we're like in the middle of the story. The story ain't just in that footage of their death. It ain't just there. It's this fire that killed them, that robbed them of this adulthood, of this life that they could have had. It's fascinating.
Father, it is like nothing that has ever been on TV.
It's bold. It's big. It's bold and big. You know what I'm saying? I can see this going bold and big and to the moon. These kids will be stars. They'll be major stars. They'll be dead stars. They'll be dead, but they'll be stars. And they're setting up this.
Sometimes those are the best kind.
Well, I'll tell you what. They don't. I'll tell you what. The dead ones, they don't mind. They don't.
My principles, but I am so intrigued. I want to know myself how much.
Well, I'm just looking at maybe 7 to 8% above premium for hour cost, and we're looking at 5 hours in a minute series that we'll do say over 5 weeks, hour a week, promoted heavily. Of course, I'd like 20% of the budget of the licensing fee to go towards marketing, so that's a separate above the cost. P&A, of course, are going to be extra. So, we're looking at maybe, 6.5 or close to 7, near that. And we'll give you first look on the reruns and syndication. Because those things are going to go, and won't even be broken up. We're going to have the outtakes. We're going to have 20 hours of stuff. We're leaving on the editing room floor that's going to be put on DVD and iTunes and all those ancillary, streams of revenue, as you understand. So, we'll give you a little taste of that.
With all those young people involved, there are so many stories that this could even be a sequel.
It's a possibility because, of course, we'd have to have a different cast because, they're dead and all that. But we could adapt it. We could get, some of those young stars to play some of these kids. We could actually go to Hollywood and make the Hollywood version of this. But instead, we actually film. I don't think there's no footage of the fire. So we could actually create the fire and just get like this best special effects people in, Hollywood. We could do this up right and do this 8 ways to Sunday. This is a property that just grows and grows. We'll do a book. We'll make it into a Twilight kind of book for the teenagers. We'll go on the web. We'll do the whole damn shebang. I swear, it's going to be mercy in heaven. I'll tell you, it is vertically integrated, and it is capitulated, and it's going to be manipulated, and it's going to be ridiculated. Because you can stuff in there some fascinating little storylines that I'd like to bring to your attention if you'd like us to focus on anything specific, because I think this is going to have quite a cultural impact. So I'll send a moment about carry to you along with the contracts. Okay, sir?
It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. It's not all fun and games. Anytime you have a party involved with alcohol and people who think that they are better than everybody else, there's going to be things that happen, people that get hurt, and in the end...
Getting really drunk, we were dancing, everyone was kissing everybody, girl on girl, guy on guy, guy on guy on girl on guy.
My voice, right? You know what I'm saying? And so
that's how you learn how to sing.
Oh, it was like, this is how you learn how to sing. You have to first sing like other people or whatever like that. And I try to, but my ear, it works different. It's like I hear the notes that they don't sing. You know what I'm saying? And I try to fill in those notes. Okay.
Getting really drunk, we were dancing, everyone was kissing everybody, girl on girl, guy on guy, guy on guy on girl on guy, getting really drunk. We were dancing. Everyone was kissing everybody. Girl on girl, guy on guy, guy on guy, on girl on guy.
Kids were going to be like the next big thing had this had gone according to plan. I mean, for the most part, they're getting exposure, but they're not getting the credit, you know, that I think they...
In Dad's office. Okay.
Facebook that Michelle Murray sent?
No, what I heard it's just underwater.
Unbelievable already. All the docks. You know how you have a floating dock?
Yeah, I know.
And the ramp goes up and down. Well, the docks are so high that the ramps are all breaking off and floating out to sea.
Hopefully our home will come crashing down.
I don't know, like they're going to have water, that's for damn sure. Which film?
Graduation party. Okay.
You want to show me how that,
Any security leaks. If I don't tell anyone, there's no security leaks. You know, I mean, unnecessary. Okay? Yeah, I know we're sleeping together. Yeah, I don't, I'm not saying you're security leak. I'm not saying that's how I see you in my life, as a security leak. Right. No. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you want to still sleep with a guy who has no career, no job. I mean, you want to, if that's cool with you, great. I'll ride that out as, you know, along. What, 2 months tops. I see that happening, working out. But yeah, if you're game, well, I got no alternatives. No, honestly, we've been a good team. All right, kids. So thanks a lot. Take the money, and I'll call you when things cool down. All right. Okay. And you know. And you know. So anyway, kid. The thing is, you know, I want you to, you know, take the money that I told you about and just go do your thing, all right? And I will be fine, all right? No one's gonna hurt me. Sticks and stones break your bones, but you know, what are you gonna do? Sue me? What are you gonna do? Kill me? Come on, I mean, so I'm just gonna lay low and just see what happens. Okay. All right, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. This is all a complete. You know, I don't think I'm in danger. Why would I be? Who? Nothing to worry about. I'll be fine. One and action. I want to have that action start, meaning the action is coming down, like, here, come up. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So you're going to start there, right? You're coming up and going down, and then you to hop on him. So, ready? So go from there, right? From there, ready? And action. Okay.
Oh my god, I'm so cold.
Oh, no, fine. I'll warm you up. Oh my god. I mean, pretty much where have you been? I don't know.
I know. I have so many.
You haven't even called or texted, or I haven't heard from you at all, and I've actually been getting a little worried. Yeah. What's going on?
You know, like, I'm under so much pressure at that internship.
Really?
Do you see that I have to, like...
How long are you going to be away for? Do you know?
No, it depends. Because if I get that, like, if I do well, then they could hire me.
Well, then I want you to do well then. I hope you actually, you know, follow through with it and absolutely, you know, do what you have to do. You know, by all means.
Really?
Yeah. What would you think I would want for you, you know? I don't understand. I just wish the best for you.
I know, but you're not going to be there.
That's not true. That's not necessarily true at all. I've actually seriously been reconsidering. I'm not sure what path I want to take. I've had some things lined up myself, but I'm not 100% sure.
Babe,
I can't.
babe, you
What?
told me you were going to Chicago.
I know, but I love you, and I kind of want to be near you, and I don't know, but I still might have to go to Chicago. I don't know. Let's just forget about that. Don't even think about that. You know, let's just enjoy each other's company, because it's really been such a long time. I absolutely miss you so much. Oh my God.
Cut. Very good. Now I'm gonna go to this angle. I'm gonna do same thing, add new things to it, but I'm gonna get this angle. Okay. So ready? Just begin. I already got the plop, but do like the fake plop, like the like you do like how we started before. Don't do it, but just like act like you just physically. I want to match cut it. You know, like you just got down. Ready? And like semi flop, in other words, and go back.
Oh, that's so cool.
I haven't cuddled with you in so long.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm so busy and so stressed out.
I know. We haven't had like our movie nights. I'm used to actually having you by my side all the time, and
We have finals, and you know I
know.
under such pressure to like get straight A's and like improve my freaking GPA for that internship in
Improve your
DC.
perfectionism, yeah, okay. So, how have you been doing alright with it, or?
Yeah, I mean, I got the internship.
Really?
Yeah. I'll be in DC, like.
Wow, that's great.
I know.
I'm ecstatic for you.
Are you really?
Yeah. Oh my God, that's awesome.
I know,
And you've been talking about it for so long, and you applied, and like, how long did it take you for them to get back to you? Like, I think it's been like how long? Like 3 months?
Yeah, and they just called me yesterday.
Congratulations, babe. Oh my God. Wow. I'm so happy for you. Oh.
Thanks. So if I do really well, then they could hire me.
I mean, yeah, that's always a possibility, of course. You know, and that'll be great. That'll open doors for you, and who knows what'll happen for you, you know? We just graduated, and that'll actually be really good for you, you know? You could do something really great, something really special. And
Are you really happy for me?
babe, is that even a question?
Well, I mean, you're not gonna be there. You're like, you said you were gonna go to Chicago, and.
Do you want me to be there with you, or?
Well, yeah, of course I want you to be there, but you, like, you have other plans. Like, what the hell?
I know. I mean, I do want to go to Chicago. I have most of my family there, and I actually have some jobs lined up there, and I don't know.
Let's talk about how the future is so rough right now. It was so set out for the last 4 years. This is kind of weird how there's no one to tell me what to do.
What do you mean? Like,
The graduation is the end of being told what to do.
Okay.
4 years, you're told what to do.
Okay.
You know, you can do anything.
Yeah.
That's freaking you out.
Okay.
Let's hear about that.
And pretty much to be honest with you, I'm actually extremely scared. I don't know what's gonna go on. I mean, I'm really happy for you because you at least have something going on for you. Like, you know what you can do. Me, I could end up a bum in New York City. I could be in LA, or I could be in New Zealand. You know, who knows? I pretty much don't have a plan right now, and unfortunately, you know, under this economy, it's so hard for me to actually be able to land anything.
You know, I really hate that you just said that. You could, like, go to New Zealand? Where does that leave me?
You know what? You're 100% right, babe. And that's why I've also been thinking about actually heading down to DC with you. And maybe, you know, checking out this. Yeah, seriously. Maybe, you know, we can make this work out, and hopefully the future looks bright for us. But as of right now, there's so many different directions in as to what we can actually take, you know. But I would definitely be really happy if I could actually be able to stay there with you and, you know, keep you company and keep you nice and warm. And then we'll be able to have our movie nights, and you know, it'll be just like old times, except now it'll just be me and you and no bullshit and nothing to really, you know, actually distract us, and we can focus on each other, you know. I love you, babe.
I love you too.
Cut.
Because you resemble that Christian
Hey. Look at that Jude Law. He needs to be blonde. I mean, he looks cool, that Jude Law. Jude Law? He's an actor.
I know who Nelsie Safran is. You ever heard of the actor Nelsie Safran?
No.
Not you guys know Safran? Not famous yet, but she's up and coming. That's me.
Dude, honestly, you do love Jude Law. He's just hot.
You got the time because you got that mold.
My last name is Bavarian Austrian.
Why would you buy 8
Can I get some faces? Just like so I see some faces. If you guys just kind of orient as you do what you're doing.
You got one dimple like me. I got 2.
I mean, I have 2, but one deeper than.
Oh yeah. This is less than 8 ounces.
They say, oh,
This is like 6 ounces.
I look at it. They look like just smart.
I mean, this is an alternate too, but this didn't come out full.
Oh shit, you can burn this one down. Technically, my last name is Bavarian Austrian. I told you that one. That's he's freaking noise. Like I do like
Okay, so
why don't you shave it?
Because I gotta look like what's wrong.
He's not here, then we'll do me first.
Couch.
Walk here. See, running him and then come to at the end. Same thing. Pass me. Excellent. All right, walk back towards me. Go. Well, no, we're just gonna do one drink. You'll see.
One drink. You share responsibility under ERISA 338. Very important. You got to take it in writing. Otherwise, you really have nothing, and you're an independent guy.
Yeah, he's been independent for a while.
T, should we be done?
Yeah, and now you're finishing. Now you're getting now. Listen. You're listening. You're being quiet. Listening. They're giving you bad news. React to it. Don't overact, but react. You just got bad news. I want to see your frustration. Like, that's good. Good. Okay. And then just be like, all right, whatever. Now you're done.
All right. Thanks.
Take it. Good. Now you're doing it. Excellent. Take your time. Very good. Very good. Okay, now I'm getting a close-up of the gun, so just slow it down. So now we're mini cutting. I'm just getting a tight shot. Stay where you were. You just threw your jacket, so put your thing back on. Yeah, that. Yeah, keep that on where it was, and we're going to pick it up right from that moment. Right, take it. What?
Just take your right shoulder off first.
It's really tight for me to do.
Man, and move your arms blocking the gun. So you got to yeah. There you go. So
it's set up for me.
Is that all right, T?
That's good. Yep.
You sat down?
Yeah.
You know
Good.
what you could do if you want to see the gun, when you take it off, hang it over this back chair.
That's a good idea. That's what we'll do. Yeah, well, second take will do that. Good. Okay. All right.
So you're going to be the next Bruce Willis.
Yep. You're my debut actor. Yep. Except Bruce Willis didn't want to work with M. Night in the beginning because he was a nobody. Bobby, I don't think he's got the same. He'll work with anybody. All right. So now do the pour. Slow. It's a slow pour. Yeah, like a ritualistic pour.
Hold on. This is really.
No more than 2 fingers.
Yep, that's just a finger right there, I think. Good, that's good. Now hold it more. Yeah, hold it. Good. You're thinking. This is good. I can put voiceover over this. You're piecing it together. Look out the window in a way that's thoughtful. Like you're thinking, you're putting a theory together. It's all coming together, all the pieces. Okay, good. I'm getting your hand right now on the glass. Maybe tap your hands a bit. First drink. I mean, not like some. All right. Now, when you're ready, hold on. Yeah, you can stare at the drink a bit. Okay, go. Whenever you want. Yeah, don't laugh, but I bet you that was damn good. That looked good. All right, that's excellent. I like it. And I'm gonna get the empty glass. Excellent. You can move your hand. Yeah, you can be done like you're done with it. Okay. All right, good. That's good. Now I'm just getting a shot of it wide, and then we're just gonna do the gun thing again, close up, and then we're done with that. And then we'll move on. Go. Here.
These kids were gonna be like the next big thing had this had gone according to plan. But they're not getting the credit, that I think they are, that is, owed to them. Had they stayed alive, they would be reaping the benefits of what's going on right now. I don't see what the big deal was. There was no problem with them being filmed. People are filmed all the time at parties or whatever it is, and the most shy and ugly people in the world, they want to be on camera. Sure, we see them on TV all the time. When you're at a party, there's nothing that's private. There is no privacy at parties.
Okay. All right. Hey, tell that. What? No. I'm going to be done this, and I have to bring her phone up, and I'll bring the dog up too. Okay, you just go to bed if you want. I mean, whatever you want to do. All right. Okay. Talladega. Okay, I need you to take a pen and pencil. All right, and do the following things for me. Okay. Mr. Brown's going to be calling me all morning. All right. I want you to put him off. I want you to tell him that my grandmama died, my mother died, my cousins. Tell him the whole family's dead. Just give him whatever excuse. I'm at the hospital. The fact is that I can't talk to him right now. Now I need you to go do some work and get that detective, that private eye fellow, because I need you to do some research, and we have to figure out from where those FedExes came. Okay, we got to track down that bar who sent me that email saying that he was the filmmaker. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, I need to get a meeting with him today, because when I talk to Mr. Brown, and he's going to be pissed off to high hell, I got to fix this, and I got to speak to him right away. Do you understand that? Okay, now if you understand that, you understand the severity of this situation, anyone that calls, you disavow all knowledge. We are not commenting, except to say that we had no knowledge of any impropriety associated with this production at all. We thought it was honest to God awful truth. It was the straight scoop. That was the real lives. They had actually perished in those fires. That this was not some publicity, marketing, crazy ass Blair Witch kind of stunt. Hell, I ain't that sophisticated. It was all just happenstance and hoodwinkling and hoodwinking and the wool over my eyes and all that other shit. So just whatever you have to say, just we didn't do it. You know, that's all I can say to these people. We had no knowledge of this, and that's the damn truth. You know that because you've been. How long you been with me now? What now? You've been with me 7 months. And so you've been with me since that. In fact, it was 2 weeks you've been working here that those packages started coming in here. Remember? Well, we didn't even look at them until the FBI boys got involved, and then when we did look at them. Well, we saw the footage, and and then that went and sold it to Comcast, and next thing you know, the damn numbers went off through the roof. And apparently this is what happened. Turns out that one of the kids that died, this is a daddy who was a very powerful man. He was a South Carolina senator actually, and he got those FBI boys involved, and they did the tracking down and talking to everyone. They found out that. Now, a couple people actually left the party that wasn't aware that they'd actually put too many bodies, well, it turns out what they did was they took cadavers and they put them in there. They were the same age and racial composition. They put damn clothes on them and the whole 9 yards, and then they saw that fire. They actually watched the damn fire from the cover of the woods, but suffice it to say that the whole thing was a scam, sham, flim-flam to the man. And I don't know why they did it, except made me sell some advertising on a television show, because I certainly know how to tell. I can sell a TV show. So I sold Snooki for MTV. You don't need no trick or device or gimmick, but I guess these boys and girls did. They thought they did. So anyway, it ain't no here nor there. But at this time, what we need to do is I need to speak with that filmmaker right away, because it looks like what I found out was these boys and girls are all alive, and they're in some island sitting there drinking pina coladas and enjoying the sun, and laughing all the way to the bank in the Cayman Islands, I guess, because it turns out not only are they getting the money from this TV show deal that I cut for them unknowingly, thinking that I was cutting it for the blind trust established for the families that were remaining, turns out that they were controlling it the whole time. Even the charities were false. Everything was bullshit. Yeah, basically, I mean, I got my 10%, so, I mean, I was compensated. But the fact is that those millions and millions of dollars were flowing down to the south in one of these little Virgin Islands where they were all sitting there in a house together, where it turns out, from my source, that they had filmed all of that as well. So, while it is a bit of a pickle we find ourselves in, if I do work the angles right, I do think that I can get a second season from NBC Universal Comcast. Yeah. So apparently they filmed everything that went down in those islands, and it was one of them girls that the girl that did, she wasn't getting along with anybody during the actual party, and see, the way this whole thing went down is. Besides the heat I was getting from the FBI, because they thought I was behind the whole damn thing. Of course, I had nothing to do with it. All I did was got the footage, and I looked at it, and then I tried to sell it to Comcast, and we made a deal. And that was still, I mean, I think I watched 4 minutes of that damn footage. I watched that trailer that they put together, and then I sold the damn thing to Robert Bryan, and that was it. I mean, literally, we went duck hunting, and I sold them while we were duck hunting. Turns out that right after the whole thing blew up, and it was getting really big in Europe, and was getting ready for this American debut, well, there was something leaked to the press. It was a piece of footage, like an outtake, and and it was all these kids at the party, and they were all talking different. And then at the end of this footage, they actually are talking about, the word movie comes up, like they're actors or something. They actually talk about making a movie. So you put that next to all this footage, and you realize that these kids aren't graduating from no college. These kids are actors, professional actors. That's why it was so damn convincing. They got some talent, I'll admit, but, you know, I guess they don't realize it's a felony to take it this far. I mean, fiction is one thing, and artistic license is another, but this thing, artistic license, they were speeding and they were going 200 miles per hour and then going into jail. I know about law, but maybe it's illegal. Damn it, I don't even know. They got this Paranormal Activity, most powerful film ever made, and you know they want you to think it's real, and you know, this whole reality is fake. Look, I ain't in it for that. I'm in it for the 10%. And I just got one thing to say. There's a one silver lining to all this is I get a hold of that filmmaker, and I get him to sign for these next seasons. I get the season of them down and all the fractured relationships and strained reliances and survivor-like coincidences and all these things and dramas and conflicts that I'm sure that occurred with some probably very favorable lighting conditions in the southern hemisphere where I believe they're located right now. So we got a hold of that. And we also have an option for that third season, which I think would follow the trials, because obviously there's a mastermind. We just have to identify who the mastermind is. Well, obviously, one of the people that are involved. I mean, one of those actors must have been the director-producer, if you will. But I do think I do have a line on the man who I don't think was in the party, who actually controlled the cameras remotely from some type of studio and then did the editing, and he was the one that was sending them to me. I guess he knew I'd buy it. And he knew about my relationship with you. He knew we both came from the same parish in Louisiana, the whole damn thing. So I think these were set up, the whole thing, the whole 9 yards. And look, I got moving boxes surrounded me because I'm out of this town. I made enough money off this deal. I can go retire and just sit on the bayou and eat my crawfish, and I'm happy doing that. And I got my hounds, and I'll be fine. But I gotta set this right. And the way I set it right is this: I find that filmmaker. I found out what the hell he's doing, what he was thinking. And when I find that filmmaker and find out what the hell he was thinking, I find out if they were really trying to do something wrong here or if it just was something that just got out of control. I don't know yet, but all I know is, and I guess they don't really understand the lives and the business and the bottom line that they're going to affect. They also may not realize the millions and millions of dollars we're going to make from all this. But again, there may be some moral and legal issues that we may have to deal with that supersede the profitability perspective. So to summarize, we need to get a hold of that filmmaker. We need to control the press on this and to explain to them that we had no knowledge of this being fictional. We thought that these young boys and girls were dead, and in fact, that the whole effort we made to encapsulate the footage of the last party, the last hours of their young lives, was to give it a poetic justice, to try to find in a tragedy some source of happiness, and also for the surviving families who would be deprived of a youngster who would have been depleting the family of part of their income, because inevitably 80% of these graduates return home without a job and go back to their room that they've occupied since they were 2 years old. We saved them that expense and supplemented that with the income derived from the riots, exposure, and exploitation, from the monetization of the amortization, from the terrestrialization of the dismiss. I ran out of battery.